Welcome back to News and Reviews with Sage and the Rage.
I'm Sage.
And I'm Rage.
And today we're talking about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, the new mascot fighter from Capcom, of course.
You know, Marvel vs. Capcom is a very big thing that you very much enjoy, Sage. I'm not big into the game, but I've always appreciated it.
Yeah.
I suck at fighters, and I die a lot, as we've maybe proved. If you guys want to, this is a little throwback. There's this thing called the Versus series on our channel somewhere, and you can see Sage kill me a lot in fighting games on those.
I'm not even that good personally. Like, I can't combo to save my life, but I know button commands.
Yeah, I can't even juggle or anything. I totally suck. But that is not the basis of our news piece here today. Our news piece here today involves this right here that I'm circling my mouse around. The Infinity Gems. It isn't, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and the Infinity Gems play a big role. And we've got our big bad,
Good old Thanos. And Sigma and Ultron team up.
Yep, so Thanos really isn't in the picture, though.
He is in the game.
Okay.
But they bring him in actually on the good guy's side because he knows all about the Infinity Gems and all that.
Ah.
If you have a problem, you ask an expert.
And he knows the Infinity Gems better than most. So we have Ultron Sigma kind of joined together here. And one of the promotions for the game was this really cool box deluxe edition coming out. And it promised a box with Infinity Gems in it, and so people are like, "Oh man, it's gonna look so cool." And if you look at the picture, you see the action, figures here and their stances, and the deluxe edition box back here, and everything looks really cool. And you're like, "Yeah, I want that. That looks really neat." And so people signed up, and apparently people are not happy because you have this right here, and then what people got.
It's a little less than what we expected.
This is absolutely appalling. I know that this is a graphic image and it's not going to come out like the CG drawing that they put in the advertisement, but you open this box and the box isn't the problem. It's the Infinity Gems.
Why couldn't they just make like glass stones basically?
Yeah, because these are plastic Easter eggs with avocado texture.
Yeah.
It's like in the first Deadpool movie. Your face looks like an avocado. I won't finish that line.
Those just look awful. I would not display those.
No, I'd be pissed if I bought this, and a lot of people are. I mean, look at it. These two are practically the same color, and that texture. They literally look like Easter eggs.
Yeah, where is the green one?
Apparently, one of these is green.
There's blue and...
It's this one. According to the picture, this one is the green one.
It's not green.
No. So, we found some more images trying to find people's reaction. Apparently, here it's green and it's not avocado textured. These ones are smooth. But they still look like, plastic shell Easter eggs that you could have bought at Walmart after Easter's over.
Like, I bet you, I can't confirm this, but I bet you could go on, like, Etsy and find cooler Infinity Stones than them in like 10 seconds.
Exactly. And the box itself looks really cheaply made. Like, single hinge, looks very plasticky. It's just...
Well, you look on the left, it looks like it's actually got bezels and things on it.
Mm-hmm.
That one looks like the stripes just painted on.
Exactly. And I think this one kind of looks beveled. I don't know why these two are different, but this one I'm going to trust more because it has the action figures with it here.
Yeah.
So, advertisement, reality. So, I understand why some people are pretty ticked off about this. Like, how would you feel, Sage, as a Marvel vs. Capcom fan, if you ordered this and that's what you got?
Disappointment. That, I think, is the word that would describe it best.
Would you need the meme, I know those feels, bro?
I would.
Which leads us to our next part of the discussion on this Marvel vs. Capcom piece. We found a couple of opinion pieces on it. Sage was telling me about this, and I totally agree that the X-Men, some of the original characters in Marvel vs. Capcom series, are not in the newest one, but the movie characters are. And so we found this opinion piece here on Mick.com. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite roster, X-Men characters are missing, and Marvel movies are to blame. And I'm not going to sit here and read through the whole article, but there is specific quote here, and that's from the producer, Michael Evans, has an interesting answer here. I'm going to read this and then let Sage kind of take over the conversation. Then the third one is obviously the popularity of these characters. X was one we had to get in there. Mega Man X, of course. A lot of fans wanted to see X and Sigma, so of course they're in there. So we brought them back. Then we also talked with Marvel very closely about their future roadmap, about what's going to be happening. Your modern Marvel fan, maybe they don't even remember some of the X-Men characters, but they know the Guardians characters or Black Panther, if you know what I mean. Captain Marvel may seem like a strange pick, but she's fantastic. She fits the gameplay, she fits the story, and they're going to be really pushing her as a strong female lead all the way up into the movies. We're trying to take everything into account and choose the best characters.
Alright, so I want to pull this apart a little bit. But before I do that, I'm going to take a step back. A lot of people don't know, the start of Marvel vs. Capcom actually was a game called Street Fighter vs. X-Men. That's where the whole series started out, and to say that a lot of people may not even remember some of the X-Men characters, Wolverine has been a poster boy for Marvel vs. Capcom for years. Magneto is one of the single most popular characters. I mean, you know, Cyclops, these aren't no-name characters. People remember these guys, and yet not a single one's in the game.
Which goes to the next following line that the opinion writer leaves here, and I kind of agree with them. Marvel fans don't even remember the X-Men is a hell of a take. I think that's an absolutely ridiculous statement, personally, that's my opinion, to say that characters of the franchise Marvel vs. Capcom might not, or current, you know, Marvel fans might not even remember who the X-Men are. Like, really? Didn't we just have several X-Men movies that were semi-successful?
Well, Logan was a smash hit.
Exactly, and so Wolverine is a poster boy. I think the reality goes back to a lot of speculation that a lot of people have on the internet, is that Marvel is trying to starve out some of the franchises that they no longer own.
Yeah, because if you look in this game as well, Fantastic Four's missing. Not even Doctor Doom, and everybody likes Doctor Doom.
And Doctor Doom's been in the last few games, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So we have characters being pushed out in this franchise, along with other, you know, franchises and other things as well, because, you know, these other companies like Fox that own these guys are not playing ball with Marvel. Whereas, you know, they don't own Spider-Man, but Spider-Man is...
He's present, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Venom shows up in the game, you know, classic Spider-Man villain. And listen, I'm not saying that we need to jam-pack the roster full of X-Men characters. You know, I get it. Marvel wants to push their movies, what's new. But yeah, you're going to have Black Panther. You're going to have the Guardians of the Galaxy. You're going to have Captain Marvel. But we can save a space or two for, you know, Magneto, Wolverine, Doctor Doom. We don't need every X-Men, but a few would feel nice.
Yeah, and it just kind of goes back to the idea of where are these characters? Is this truly Marvel just trying to starve out a franchise so they can get ownership again? Will they allow the companies like Sony who play ball to have their characters in current things like this? Or is it really just the roadmap of the Marvel Cinematic Universe kind of guiding where the franchise goes and other things and other popularity, you know, things like gaming and stuff like that to depict, hey, we want to push these characters and that's what you're going to take because that's what we're pushing. And it seems like a service to fans in one way and it seems like a disservice to fans in another way.
Yeah. I mean, it's no argument that Wolverine is one of Marvel's most popular characters. Mm-hmm. He's been out of the comics as of late, you know, with the whole death of Wolverine. But people love Wolverine.
Yep.
Logan is a great example of that. Came out last year. Hugely popular movie. Or was that this year?
That was, I don't really know, but Logan was huge. I think it was this year, 2017. The point is, popular characters aren't in this game because Marvel just doesn't want them there, and that's not where Marvel wants to direct their stuff.
Yeah.
And again, that's an opinion, it's a speculation. I'm curious of what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think Marvel is really trying to like squelch out and starve out some of the franchises that they don't have direct ownership over in the cinematic universe anymore? Or do you think this is just, you know, this is where it's going, so we want to take other people with us on there? And just let us know what you think down in the comments below. And if you like this content, you like our news pieces, please like and subscribe and always come back for more.
Peace.